Why do thalamocortical networks trigger absent seizures? Absent seizures are fascinating yet complex events that can leave many wondering how they occur. These seizures are brief episodes where a person loses consciousness, often without any warning. They are characterized by distinctive patterns called spike-wave discharges on an electroencephalogram, or EEG. The underlying cause of these seizures lies within the thalamocortical network, which is a crucial part of our brain's communication system. This network connects the thalamus and the cortex, two areas of the brain that play vital roles in processing information. The thalamocortical network primarily consists of excitatory projections from cortical pyramidal neurons to thalamic relay neurons. These thalamic neurons then send signals back to the cortex. In a healthy brain, this network helps regulate sensory processing, attention, and arousal. However, during absent seizures, something goes awry. The balance between excitation and inhibition within this network is disrupted. This imbalance leads to hypersynchronous oscillations, which are the rhythmic patterns seen in spike-wave discharges. One key factor in this process is the altered firing patterns of thalamocortical neurons. These neurons switch from a steady firing mode to a burst firing mode, which is influenced by specific calcium channels in the brain. This burst firing creates the rhythmic oscillations that characterize absent seizures. Interestingly, while the seizure activity often begins in the cortex, the thalamus plays a critical role in spreading and maintaining these seizures. The cortex sends strong excitatory signals to thalamic relay neurons and inhibitory neurons in the reticular thalamic nucleus. This interaction increases inhibitory output, which shapes the oscillatory patterns. The result is a pathological rhythm that disrupts normal brain function. Another important aspect is the imbalance of excitation and inhibition. Enhanced inhibition from reticular thalamic neurons suppresses the steady firing of thalamocortical neurons, promoting the burst firing that leads to seizures. Changes in neurotransmitter releases, particularly a reduction in glutamate from cortical neurons, can also contribute to this hyperexcitability. As these abnormal oscillations develop, they interfere with normal brain processing, resulting in the temporary loss of consciousness that defines absent seizures. Research has shown that before a seizure occurs, there are noticeable changes in neuronal firing rates in both the cortex and thalamus. These changes indicate a gradual transition into the seizure state. In summary, thalamocortical networks trigger absent seizures through a combination of abnormal burst firing, cortical excitation, and thalamic inhibition. This complex interplay creates the rhythmic oscillations that disrupt normal brain activity and lead to the characteristic features of absent seizures. Understanding these mechanisms is essential for developing targeted treatments that can help manage this condition effectively. Always consult a healthcare professional for personalized medical advice regarding epilepsy and seizures.